Hello everyone, and I'm proud to join my counterparts from WIPO and the WHO to launch the second edition of the trilateral study on promoting access to medical technologies and innovation. This update is more timely than its authors could ever have imagined. The COVID-19 pandemic has made clear that responding effectively to global health challenges demands international cooperation across diverse fields of expertise. This revised study maps out the complex linkages between health, intellectual property, and trade. It draws on practical lessons we have learned over the past 2 decades. The study suggests that trade agreements and the IP system can support public health objectives. 2 themes in particular stand out. First, the need for coherent approaches to vital medical technologies that bring together the key determinants for innovation as well as access. Now, these policy approaches need to span the entire process, from research to development to manufacturing and delivering to those in need. Second, close collaboration between our 3 specialized agencies has yielded important practical benefits. Similar benefits could be replicated at the domestic level by mirroring this integrated approach. The second edition of this study, it looks at the interaction among public health, IP, trade, and competition rules within the context of human rights and the Sustainable Development Goals. It maps the growing network of free trade agreements and looks at trade's vital role in access to medical technologies. It also considers insights from measures to promote innovation and access to medical technologies. In sum, the study offers an improved empirical foundation for informed priority setting, resource allocation, and policy choices. And I should emphasize that the study is purely descriptive. It does not advocate for any particular approach. The study does not explicitly address COVID-19 because its main sections were completed last December. Nevertheless, it provides readers essential background on issues around medical technologies that have taken on urgent relevance during the pandemic. Together with my colleagues Francis and Tedros, I hope that the revised material will support policy debate and help build government's capacity to deal with health challenges. The COVID-19 pandemic has made it clear, in case there was any doubt before, that it is only through joint efforts at global level that we can achieve our shared public health goals. Cooperation is also necessary to prepare for future health crises. This study, itself the product of a joint effort, is a contribution to that goal.